This year's NBA offseason has been a lot longer than the last few. Due to COVID-19, we had these shortened off seasons, and it kind of felt like we got back to basketball real quick. And I know that traditionally we get 3-4 months of the offseason, and I'm like, God damn. I just get impatient. And we finally made it. It's opening night tomorrow as I'm recording this. We're about 24 hours away. This is just going to be a quick video to break down the games tomorrow. It's opening night. Everybody's going to be watching. Everybody's turned up. We got ring night with the Warriors and the Lakers, and we got the Sixers and Celtics. Let's talk about the Sixers and Celtics first, though. It's going to be Joel Embiid against Al Horford. Once again, we've seen this matchup a ton of times. There's just a couple centers that over the years Joel Embiid has had some trouble with, like Al Horford, Marc Gasol. And every year, every time they match up, I feel like, okay, Joel Embiid, you're too good, and Al Horford's too old for him to still be bothering you, and they shouldn't be able to guard you one-on-one. Al Horford is pushing like 48. And yet, for whatever reason, it feels like he'll give him a hard time. I know that Al Horford wasn't playing center last year. He was playing the 4. But with Robert Williams out, the Celtics have been running a smaller lineup with Brown and Tatum at the 3 and 4, which puts Horford at the 5. Makes them a lot smaller, and against a team like the Sixers, against Joel Embiid at this point in his career, I know what the stats say, the history says, but come on, it's really hard for me to imagine that you're going to leave this guy playing one-on-one against the guy who just was runner-up again for MVP. I think this guy's hungry to win 60 games, to get his team a 1 seed, to get that trophy for real. I think so. I don't care about all this past record stuff. I think Joel Embiid has evolved to the point where that doesn't really matter anymore, and Al Horford, he's like Benjamin Button. This guy's like... He was damn near out of the league when he was on the Thunder a few years ago. He was like damn near not even an NBA caliber player. Fast forward to last year, he's in the finals starting and making an impact consistently, just coming up big in a lot of playoff games last year, which is insane. He's like I said, he's pushing like 48. So in this matchup, I think they're going to have to bring a lot of help. That's going to be a hard thing to do with Tyrese Maxey spraying that 3-ball like he has been in the preseason. Just a guy you cannot leave open. James Harden, Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker. I think you'll probably be doubling off of PJ Tucker more than anybody else. The thing with the Sixers is I don't think their depth is very good. DeAnthony Melton is a very playable player off the bench. Daniel House might see some minutes. And, of course, Paul Reed or Montrezl Harrell, one of those two guys are going to have to play that center position when Embiid goes off. But aside from that, like, you got Shake Milton, Furkan Korkmaz. These guys are kind of barely playable. I don't even know if they're going to check into the game. Matisse Thybulle, but he's a guy that can get played off the court if Celtics just leave him open. If Matisse Thybulle enters the game, they're free to double on Joel Embiid all they want. No one's going to guard that guy. So as far as the outcome of this game, it's in Boston. It's going to be interesting to see their first game with this new coach who's totally unproven. Youngest coach like ever probably. He's like 32 years old. Of course, the Celtics are going to be looking to make a mark. Brogdon in his Celtics debut. I think Derek White will get the starting spot at the 2. But you got some good matchups for the Celtics, honestly, on the perimeter. They're going to look to terrorize the Philly guards all game long. You got to make Maxey and Harden guard, which I don't think they really want to do. And Jaylen Brown's going to be matched up with Tobias Harris, which is an advantageous matchup for him, certainly. So expect Jaylen Brown to get a lot of shots here. Jason Tatum's going to be seeing PJ Tucker all night, just like he was in that Heat series in the playoffs last year. So that's a very familiar face there. Hard for me to pick a winner, but if I was going to give some bets out, some picks, I would say look at Derek White. I think he's probably going to have Maxey on him, but he's going to be a guy that probably going to get some open looks. Marcus Smart assist is another one I could totally see. I think he'll definitely look to attack the Philly guards, like I've been saying. Look to facilitate. Philly will bring some help, and he can hit his guys. And also maybe score some points too. So on Philly's side of things, Tyrese Maxey should have a big game. Maxey looked amazing in the preseason. I would expect Marcus Smart to be guarding Harden all game, and Harden might be stifled. He might have a shit game, but Tyrese Maxey is there to pick up the slack for that purpose specifically. But yeah, I don't really know who's going to win the game. It really depends on if Joel Embiid is just unstoppable. If he can go 35 and 15, they're not going to lose. And if he makes the Celtics bring help, it's trouble because the Sixers do have shooters all over the court generally, I would say. It's definitely going to be an exciting game. I'd probably take the over on this game because I think there are some matchups on both sides that can be exploited. Like I said earlier, Jaylen Brown against Tobias Harris. I think Jaylen Brown can get a good 25 points on that. Joel Embiid just going up against Al Horford in a pretty small Celtics team. I think he's going to be in a great position to facilitate and score. And even if James Harden is locked up by Marcus Smart, that's why you have Maxey, Harris to create shots for you as well. Let's talk about the Lakers and Warriors. Ring night. Draymond didn't get suspended. He's going to be there getting his ring. I don't think he's going to get booed, but it's going to be really interesting to see the dynamic. I know him and Poole played on the court in a preseason game doesn't mean anything to me. You got a long season ahead, and I don't think it'll be hard for them to play on the court, to be honest. I think that's not really something you necessarily think about just in the flow of the game, who you're passing to. It's not like Draymond's going to ice out Jordan Poole early. He's just going to get on the bench. But Steve Kerr was saying that the starters aren't going to play that much. Not 30 minutes, maybe? Like, they might cap guys 30 minutes, which is kind of crazy to me. Even though they just won, clearly they're not taking this matchup very seriously. And I don't even know if they should, because they can kind of let bench guys play against the Lakers. They'll probably still win. I'm hammering that Warriors spread tomorrow. I'm going to ladder it up to 15 or 20 because, let's be honest, this could get real ugly. The Lakers don't even know if they're starting Russ, bringing Russ off the bench. They don't even know if they're starting Anthony Davis at the 4 or the 5. Anthony Davis is a full go. There are no limitations for him. So his first game, he's going to have to play against Draymond. That's going to be an incredibly physical matchup. But LeBron can only do so much, and he's going to be guarded by Andrew Wiggins. His full Warriors squad is going to be a problem. They're probably going to run up 120, 125 points against the Lakers. Just no perimeter defense here. Anthony Davis is your only true elite defensive player, even close to that. Yeah, the Warriors guards are probably going to get off. I think Jordan Poole off the bench is going to have a monster game. Like I said, bet on him for 6th man of the year while you still can, while those odds are still good, because I really believe this guy is going to make everybody understand that he is the future of this team. And there's no reason why he can't do it game 1. Aside from AD and LeBron having pretty good games, I just don't really see how the Lakers stay in a game like this. You're going to need huge contributions from guys like Austin Reeves, Patrick Beverley, Kendrick Nunn. Who else do you have in your front court besides LeBron and AD? Who's your center? They just have so many question marks. I just don't have the idea that they know how to play together. The Warriors, their chemistry is just unparalleled. They're just going to be a step ahead all game. It's just really hard for me, especially in the Chase Center, to see the Lakers keeping up with these guys. I know LeBron had 56 last year, but that's what it took. So LeBron doesn't get 50. Even if he gets 50, they're probably still going to lose. So definitely hammer the Warriors tomorrow. It would be shocking if they lost. That's my preview for tomorrow's game. So let me know what you guys think, who you guys got in these games, and what lines you got your eyes on. What are you betting tomorrow? Yeah, let me know. That's going to do it. Peace.